Hey there. Thank you so much for your questions, and I thought I might answer them rather in this kind of style, like Q&A, rather than answering to all of your stickers because not everyone is interested, and I also wanted to see if this is maybe content you would like. I don't know. Just maybe leave a comment if you like it or don't like it. Sir, I took all your questions and answered them. Maybe. Not all of them. Definitely not all of them. I divided them into different topics, so I would like to start with my Instagram account. And the first question was, am I getting a lot of nudes? And no, not enough. No, just kidding. I'm not getting that many nudes, but I'm really happy about that. Next question was, are my pictures taken with a mobile device or a professional camera? And I use a professional camera for every post I post. It's a Canon 5D Mark II, and my stories are usually with my phone, which is an Honor 8, so cheap. What kind of content do I make? I basically just post whatever I thought you might like, and what I have found in the last year is more effective than other things. Then because I asked like, oh, I want to do new content. What kind of content am I talking about? Maybe like small videos like this. I don't know. So people could get to know me a little better rather than just see my posts and my texts. Next question was, are sexy questions okay? I mean, you can ask them, but I won't answer them because I don't know. I'm not really that comfortable to talk about it like to everyone. And if you have questions, you can ask me privately, and maybe I answer them. Most of the time, I won't. So you might never find out. The next person comes from the Amazon in Brazil and asked me if I would have ever imagined like people following me from these types of places. And to be honest, no. I usually thought like my following would be only be in Germany because I'm from Germany, but I'm really happy and amazed how interconnected Instagram makes us all. And the last question in that topic was that someone has noticed that I'm usually smirking instead of smiling with my teeth. And if would know why, and yes, I do know why, because I hate my upper lip. That is why I am hiding it under my beard and my lower lip. And the second thing is, I edit my pictures all by myself, and I take all of my pictures, and I just find myself more interesting with a smirk instead of a smile. It's easy as that. The next topic is just me as a person. Let me get through this quick. How old am I? How dare ask you, a gentleman for his age, and I'm 22. What is your star sign? And this question comes from a friend of mine I really adore because he's doing a podcast called Astrology Roast, and they basically take star signs and roast them. And I do see your post, and I take offense to everyone you do about Scorpios because I'm Scorpio, and my ascendant is a Virgo. What inspired me to do film and photography? I always like to think that it was like a contest I did with a friend of mine, but I think if I'm honest to myself, it was my father who said like, "You're good at directing, you're good at writing, keep on doing that." And maybe because I was seeking his approval, I did continue to do exactly that. So what is my job in these films? Someone else asked. And the thing is, like with the films I posted on Instagram lately, they're all completely done by myself. Like I do the camera, I do the editing, I do the acting, I do the writing. So everything you see is just me without any help. But usually I'm a writer and director and editor for money. Because honestly, you can't live from directing and writing at first. Another person asked me if I understand Spanish, and entiendo un poco de españoles, pero un amigo de mío said that I sound like a ridiculous. I can't say that word because it's out for gay people, but uh, yes, I would sound really, really gay when I speak Spanish. The next two questions kind of are the same thing, so I put them like, what is my biggest dream and what makes me happy in life? Is my biggest dream is to be happy in life and basically to have a job that lets me not think about money at all. And the second thing is what makes me happy in life is mostly genuine people. Like if I read a comment or something on Instagram that is genuine, I always answer and I always appreciate it a ton. And also like in my life, like personally, I like genuine people. The next question is, where do I live now? Right now, I'm living in Melbourne. I moved from Townsville because Townsville is fucking boring. The next one is really interesting, like, who are you? Describe yourself. And I think that is a bad question. There are no bad questions, but this is a bad question because how should I describe myself? I'm a male. I do things and try to be inspirational, but I'm, I don't know. The next question about the people I'm attracted to. Do I have a type? And the thing is, I do apparently have a type, and I didn't recognize that, but my roommate back in Germany, she did, and she said, um, Niklas, every time you spot someone and says he's hot, he's got a big head. And since then, I realized that myself. Every time I see someone with a big head and a beard, I kind of think they're attractive. And the last question is, where am I from? And if you haven't guessed yet by my accent, I am from Germany. God, it's already at 6 minutes and I wanted to be short. Damn it. So let's be quick. The next thing is grooming. So what is my skincare routine? First things first, get through puberty. Next thing is more general. Why am I so handsome and cute? Genes, and my mother didn't let me starve and try to get good nutrition into me. Next question is your beard as soft as it looks? And yes, it is, but that's not my doing. That is because I have amazing stuff from the Groomed Man Co., which is from Melbourne here, and they have an amazing conditioner, and I use it daily. Next question also related to my beard. Would I shave off my beard? That is a clear just for money. Because I always said, like, I once had like a poll on Instagram being like, oh, should I trim my beard? And even though it was an overwhelming yes, I didn't shave it off because I just like it. It's just a personal taste. I really like it. And I would do it if like a job said you can't have a beard, or if I had a modeling thing where they would be like, oh, we need you to trim your beard. Then I would do it. But I like it. What kind of trimmer do I use? It's a hair trimmer from Bosch something, and I just use it for my beard as well. And the last question is, do I shave my armpits? And no, I don't, but sometimes I just use like an anti-hair cream because I get so fucking annoyed if they're getting too long. Oh fuck! I forgot to turn it off. Sorry about that. And the last thing rubric basically is random questions because they didn't fit in anywhere. So the first thing was peach or eggplant, and to be honest, I love peaches, and eggplants, I never like the taste. I don't get it. What is my favorite childhood film? I always loved the films of Studio Ghibli, and my favorite one was Howl's Moving Castle, so I would say that. The next question is, have you ever been with a bear? And I only have seen koala bears in the wild, and they don't really count as bears. But if you talk about men, then yes, plenty. And the next question is, any advice on improving my mood? I'm sad. Stop being sad. And the last question is, if you would get magic, really powerful magic, what would you fix up? And I would fix up all the shitty politics all around the world. Thank you. If your question hasn't been in here, maybe I do another one. If you like it and tell me that you do, then I will maybe do another one. And if your question hasn't been in it, it might be because it was something I didn't want to answer right now, or I don't know, just some reason. Maybe I will answer it in the future. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye.